Hello and welcome back. Today we have Platinum Review number 50, Spyro the Dragon. Developed by Insomniac Games and published by Sony Computer Entertainment, Spyro the Dragon is a 3D platformer released in 1998 for the original PlayStation. In 2018, a remaster of the Spyro trilogy was released for the PlayStation 4, and it is this version that I played. Developed by Toys for Bob and published by Activision, the Spyro Reignited trilogy was a faithful remaster that played very similar to the original and captured the spirit and essence of the game, but with updated visuals and controls. Tom Kenny, who voiced Spyro in the original second and third games, now plays Spyro in this game as well. The game begins with an introduction to the world of dragons. A TV crew interviews Aster the Dragon, but he is rather forgetful.
Okay, rolling.
It's been peaceful here in the Five Worlds, or is it 6? For a dragon's age, we now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000?
What about this Ganasty Gnorc character? Now, I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Gnorc is a simple creature.
Simple?
He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom.
No threat?
Besides, he is ugly.
Ugly? That does it!
The 6 dragon worlds have lived in peace, but there is a rumor that Nasty Gnorc has the ability to turn gems into warriors. This is downplayed by the other dragons as Nasty Gnorc watches the interview from home. Enraged, he turns all of the dragons into stone, all except Spyro, who is the only one left to save the day. The player then controls Spyro, who is accompanied by his dragonfly companion, Sparx. Sparx doubles as a guide and health meter for Spyro, as his color will change whenever Spyro is hit. Defeating animals in the various worlds will refill Spyro's health. Right in front of him lies the first dragon to save, Nestor, who informs Spyro that he needs to find and rescue the other dragons.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the Artisan world, then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Gnorc? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
Spyro is now free to roam the Artisan's hub world, which has several levels for Spyro to play. Each level, as well as the hub world, will have dragons and gems to find. The main goal is to rescue enough dragons to reach the next world, but I recommend going for completion before moving on. Fortunately, the in-game guidebook will show how many dragons and treasure you have collected in each level and world. The only problem is, this only applies to levels you have already played, so if there is a hidden level in a hub world, you won't know until you find it. Also available are skill points, which are optional objectives for specific levels that are extra challenges. For each level and hub world, Spyro will defeat enemies, rescue dragons, and collect treasure until everything is complete and he is ready to move on. While exploring, Spyro has 2 basic options to attack enemies, a charging head smash or breathing fire. Different enemies are susceptible to different attacks. Each time a dragon is saved, a mini cutscene will play, and the dragon will often provide Spyro with some helpful tips and hints, although some of these you will already need to know to reach the dragon in the first place.
Where's Nasty Gnorc? I'll torch him.
Keep your horns on, Spyro. You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing? His name is Sparx, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
Hidden within the Artisan's homeworld is a secret level that will reward a trophy when unlocked. the game will tell you when all dragons are found, as well as when all treasure is found. Some levels will have unique trophies associated with miscellaneous tasks in addition to the skill points. Up first is Town Square. Here, Spyro will encounter a tricky and annoying enemy that will taunt Spyro from a distance and run away when approached. Chasing after him, Spyro will eventually catch up and recover the stolen Dragon Egg. Spyro can earn a skill point here for hitting all the bulls to get them stuck in the ground. Next is Stone Hill. Here, Spyro can earn the trophy for flaming 10 sheeps, as well as finding a hidden flower for a skill point. Next is Sunny Flight. This level is different from the others so far, as this is strictly a flying level. Spyro has multiple objectives to achieve in a single run to collect all treasure. At the end of each world, there is a boss fight. These levels still have dragons and treasure to uncover, but also have the unique boss to take down. The Artisan's boss fight is Toasty. Defeating him without getting hit will earn a trophy. By now, Spyro will have more than enough rescued dragons to access the next world, Peacekeepers. Marco the Balloonist will take Spyro there. Different objectives must be completed each time Spyro wishes to fly to the next world. These can be a certain amount of free dragons, treasure, or dragon eggs, so be sure to collect everything you can along the way. In total, there are 6 main hub worlds, each with various levels contained within. Throughout his journey, Spyro will encounter some unique and temporary power-ups with mechanics specific to the level. Now, here are some examples from each of the 6 dragon worlds.
Dr. Shemp thinks he's so cool. You don't know what it's been like listening to him over and over. But I tell you one thing, he should watch his back.
I can't believe how fast you found so much stolen treasure. Hop aboard for the Magic Crafter's world if you're ready.
Try combining your supercharge with jumping and gliding, and really explore the high caves.
Thank you, Spyro, for recovering so many of our dragon eggs. Hop aboard for the Beastmaker's world if you're ready. Would you like to go? Where to, Spyro?
Thank you for releasing me.
I hope you know what lies in store for you. Nasty's world is not the friendliest place you'll ever find. Are you ready to go?
After collecting and rescuing his way through all of the levels and boss fights, only Nasty Nork stands in Spyro's way.
Toast, Nork!
After a difficult and multi-phase battle, Spyro will emerge victorious and arrive back in the Dragon Kingdom to finish the interview from the beginning of the game.
Sorry I took so long. Almost forgot about you guys.
What about Ganasty Gnorc?
Nasty Nork is toast.
So now there's order again in the Dragon Kingdom?
Well, mostly. I've still got some treasure to find.
What will you do next?
I'd say the sky's the limit.
The credits will roll and some really cool concept art is available, but the game isn't over yet. Spyro must reach 100% completion to access the true ending. Returning to Nasty's world after getting 100% will unlock a new level, Nasty's Loot, which contains an additional 2,000 treasure and is a funny callback to the beginning of the game when Aster couldn't remember if the dragons had 12 or 14,000 treasure. If you didn't get 100% completion and go back to Nasty's world, you would think you had all the treasure. Nasty Nork's lair had some pretty funny stuff in it, and after returning with all of the dragon treasure, Spyro will once again speak with Bob. As he does, the dragons will begin to turn back into stone, and the game ends.
Spyro the Dragon, you defeated Ganasty Gnorc, collected the dragon eggs, saved all the dragons, and recovered every bit of treasure in the Dragon Kingdom. How do you feel?
I feel fired up, Bob. And I'm happy for the dragon world, of course. I certainly wouldn't want to spend the rest of my dragon days butting heads with Nasty Nork and his weird minions.
What's a minion?
Never mind. You know what they say. For every good battle, you need a good adversary. And I felt that Nasty, in spite of his misguided nature, was a worthy opponent. Uh-oh. Here we go again!
For a little extra fun, Spyro the Dragon does have some cheat codes. These include things such as earning 99 lives, changing Spyro's head size, changing the color of Spyro, or changing his skin to look like the classic game. The platinum process for Spyro the Dragon was a pretty straightforward one. Complete all levels, find all treasure, rescue all dragons, and earn 120% completion. By doing so, you will have unlocked all story and collectible related trophies. After this, all that will be required is to complete the level-specific trophies mentioned earlier. These are a wide variety of tasks, and some can be a little tricky, but nothing was too bad. A guide could be helpful for any you are struggling with, especially the ones associated with the supercharged ramps, as these require jumping in a very specific sequence. Otherwise, just enjoy this wonderful PS1 throwback, with its beautifully colorful and vivid environments. Spyro maintains the charm and essence of the original, and is a great way for those unfamiliar with the series to get introduced to it. Those who grew up playing the original will not be disappointed, as the game reminded me of why I loved Spyro so much in the first place. It takes you right back to the days of the PlayStation 1. I recommend this game for anyone who is a fan of 3D platformers, especially those from the original PlayStation era. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time for Platinum Review number 51.